hope this comes in clear. I know, like, I don't know why I have such choppy service where I am. Hopefully that will change soon. Um, but I want to just do a closer look at this because this is from, sorry, Mark. Oh my God, that's so terrible. Anyway, this is from Mark's channel. And I want to show you what I see here. Okay, so I'll flip the picture. I found this, like, he was doing, like, focusing on, well, the whole sky, but, like, you know, we'll call it chem fog or whatever. That's what it was labeled. Absolutely. But when I saw this, hi, I see you watching. Oh, hi, SGP. We always got to acknowledge you because we know you spy. Anyway, I was noticing this on this piece right here. And let me pull up the video because there's a lot in this video. Hold on a second. I don't know what happened here. I'm back out on the street. Turn it down. This is from Marc Deluxxe. Okay, I know he was focusing on, I'm sure he does too, but I see the face back here. Because Osiris is here a while back. Anywho, what I was noticing, is there a lot in this. And it's hard because it's a short video. This looks like a piece of Osiris's staff. Could be Ra's staff. But I see it. Hold on, let me see. It's hard. I don't have a thing, you know, a handle. I do, but, like, it doesn't work right. You could see, I mean, I can understand someone would be like, that's a dragon head. Totally get it. But I also see the staff right here. Okay, and we'll just play it a little bit. It's hard because it's a shorts video. I don't know, I just see it. I also can see, like, the eye saw if it was a dragon. It's definitely a solid piece. There's a lot in this video. It just looks like the staff of Osiris to me. We'll just let it play through. Right. There's a lot in this. I'd love to see their, like, original video. There's a face in there. There's a lot of creatures in this thing. We have a vortex right there that always seems to be connected to these large objects. Look at this, okay. These large objects have these pieces. Oops. Sorry, hold on a second. How do I do this? Go. There's a lot in this. I'm gonna flip it this way. But I see the staff. And the staff shows up in the electromagnetic energy around us. That's when I say Ra's here. The staff, the conical hat, all that stuff shows up in the electromagnetic waves that are around us. That's why I say that, and I'm very confident in what I'm speaking on. I didn't just pull that out of a hat. And it took me a long time learning that. It actually looks like a part of a sword. It took me a long time to, like, grasp, understand, learn, like, oh, okay, they're gonna show us through the magnetic lines. I get it now. And I just pay attention to that stuff because we're connected to it. They seem to have a lot of these toroidal fields around them. And that they show us in the ancient carvings. Hold on. They show us in the ancient carvings as well. Let me pull that picture back up. And they do. But this, to me, looks exactly or very similar to this. It's just a piece, you know, the top piece of that. We've captured this. Many of you have captured this. This is Osiris, if you don't know. This represents Osiris holding the staff. The hand that rocks the cradle rules the world. Remember, Osiris was a ruler. And his brother Set murdered him. We're in that. We're still in that. We never really left that. Okay, and then the whole Immaculate Conception with Horus, which that is some of the story that's based off of Christ, along with Inanna. There's a lot of ancients that the story of Christ is really based off of, and of course, the fall of Lucifer, right? And I'm not trying to get into all that. I always end up turning into that, and I don't try to, but it's just what I see, and it's what we're in. It's truly what we're in, and that's the staff. That this staff represents a world, a planet, a world, a sun. It represents that. That's what the staff represents, and it's a magnetic. It represents a magnetic field. You know, then the magnetic currency that surrounds us. Um, at that time, Osiris, and honestly, I don't know why they make Osiris negative. I have not come across anything in my research of ancient readings that Osiris was any kind of negative energy or entity. He was loved, actually, as a ruler. He and Isis. Um, it was very abundant, very plentiful, very bountiful. He was very good to the people, where Set wasn't, kind of, and that's kind of what weirdly the Lion King is based off of. Seriously. And I also feel that, again, this represents a world, a sun, a world, the electromagnetic energy of it. And he was all about permaculture, right? And Mother Earth is all what? Permaculture. You know, tending the gardens. He was the king of the underworld. We're in the underworld. We're in a graveyard. We're around biology. That's a graveyard. Where bone, you know, and again, if you don't, like, I find people, you know, it's really disturbing. I find these people have nothing better to do with their time but mock people. Like, shame on you. If you don't understand something, you don't understand something. But I found somebody that was like mocking Roger, and like clearly you have nothing better to do with your time if you're doing that. But like, you're burying people in the earth. Like, hello, you're in a graveyard. Like, grasp, people, grasp. Okay, so I feel when they talk about him being the king of the underworld, if you will, it's tending to the gardens here because it was very lush, very green. There was no moon then. From some of the readings I've come across, there was no moon back then. It was Venus, excuse me, that was the moon, and the Earth was self-sustaining. He brought like some kind of balance. I feel like he is a lot different than we're understanding, or maybe not. But he is tending. He's for Mother Earth. He's for Gaia, Kai, Pachamama, Tiamat. Pick a feature. He is for her. He balances her. He tends to her. He also was about mummification. Obviously, everybody knows. Well, maybe not everybody knows that, but pretty much everybody knows that. And he had the ability. He walked you into the afterlife to greet the kings through the heavenly realms. But he also had the ability to keep the soul tethered to the body. That's why in the tombs they kept all of their jars with all of their organs in it, because they knew how to come back here. Osiris was the one to do it. Clearly Isis and Set in Anubis. And the Anunnaki, you got a bunch of them here, and they're descendants of the Anunnaki. We're still all talking about the same thing, but I just thought this was. I feel like that's what this is, because they did insert his DNA in the collider. I want to say it was either 2005 or 2015. I can't remember which one it was, but they did to bring him back to life. So, you know, they're doing things. They're doing things. They're doing more things now. And if the president's talking about Stargates, they've already been using the Stargates. That's a give me. Kind of been talking about that for a while here over here on the Beyond the Spectrum channel. And I've been showing it, and like there's different ones. And then, you know, I kind of came across Oceana, which just honestly validated a lot of things that I was understanding about these certain points on Earth. These, you know, where there's chakras, there's chakra points, there are entrances in the world, there's exits out of the world. There are actually, I believe, 7 exit points. So there's 7 exit points to leave here when you leave your body. So that's all I wanted to come on and show you is this. I feel I was picking up on like, oh, I'm like, that looks a lot like that. And that represents a magnetic, actually, that represents a world. The hand that rocks the cradle rules the world. The staffs represent a planet, a world, a sun, um, and that's what they represent. I'm still learning more about that, but that is I do know about. And he's green for permaculture. Um, you know, he's the green man. We're just in a denser form. Like you are what you eat. You know that old saying, you are what you eat? You know, if you haven't eaten so much beta carotene, your skin turns orange. I have. It's like that. I feel like he's really for Mother Earth. I think it's a lot different than we understand, or maybe someone does understand out there. But that's just what I saw in this picture and wanted to share it. And I'm gonna come on later and I'm gonna do a reading. I'm gonna do an Aquarius read, collective read for the Aquarius energy. And I hope everyone's doing well. We're having some weather here. It's snowing. It's fake snowing out. And catch you next time. Peace out.